This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Lelsley versus Dellinger. You all have been together for 11 years. You live in Las Vegas. You're engaged to be married. A good old Vegas-style wedding, which may or may not take place, depending on what happens here today. Mr. Lelsley, you've opened this case. Tell us why.
Well, I don't trust my fiancée, Your Honor. I mean, our relationship has changed since we moved to Vegas 2 years ago. You know, I'm finding flirty messages. She's flirting with the neighbors behind on the side of us, in front of us, and behind us. It just isn't the same since we met. You know, I'm willing to marry this girl today if she passes the test.
All right, Miss Dellinger, he's like, you are just the neighbor of all time.
Thank you. Exactly right. The neighborhood girl, right? It drives me crazy.
Oh, come on now, you know
All right,
you got
well,
that
are you
flirtation.
flirting? Are you flirting with the neighbors?
Absolutely not. I say hi.
And that's it.
That is it.
Your Honor, it's not how she says hi, it's how she talks. She's very talkative, and I mean, she looks in their eyes, it's like she falls into their realm,
No.
you know, and they fall into hers.
Okay,
No.
but wait a minute, hold on.
No.
Wait a minute, are you saying that she has an effervescent personality?
Yeah, she did it to me.
And she is attractive?
Very.
And she's engaging?
Yes, she is.
And isn't that what got you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, how you expect her to turn that off?
Yeah, I don't want her to change it, but tone it down just a little bit.
Okay, well, Miss Dellinger, are you that person? Are you effervescent and engaging?
I am tired of the accusations. I'm tired of body inspections. I'm not being flirty. I'm just a nice person.
How do you all end up here in front of us?
Well, you know,
Yes, how do we?
okay, I had some suspicions. I'm getting a little leery of things, and I'm in my room, you know, in our room, mind you. I'm fumbling through things, and I open up a drawer, and I run across this like a tablet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the page, I find something like this.
Let's see.
Let me let you see it.
Right.
What's the name with that phone number?
Daddy, long.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
And you find this in a notebook in your bedroom.
Yeah, on the dresser drawer, right here.
And that's not your phone number?
No, that's not my
No,
phone.
and
And you've never been called that by her, have you? Well, no, don't answer that.
No.
Okay.
And does it look like her handwriting?
Yeah, it looked like her handwriting. Yeah.
All right, Miss Dellinger,
well, you
whose
know.
number is this?
Okay, so number one, this is where I say he's lost his mind. Because, number one, it did not say that. There was a female's name. She was at Walmart giving gift cards for surveys, and you did meet her because you were there when I got the gift card, right?
I don't remember that.
Miss
Survey?
Dellinger, you're saying it didn't say what he says it said.
No.
So what did it say?
It was a female's name. And
You know this lady because she gave
I
surveys.
don't know her. I called her, and then she never called me back.
But did you see the piece of paper that had that name on it?
I
You never
didn't.
saw it?
No, and I asked him. I remember writing it down, and I remember the name, and I don't know the number. But he did. The only time I saw it was he said, "Oh, what's this?" But then after that, I kept saying, "Well, where is it now? Where is it now?" And he couldn't produce it. But still, it wasn't what he says it says.
But Miss Dellinger, okay.
Yes.
He says it said those three words. Were any of those three words in there? Or wasn't there?
Absolutely
It's
not.
something completely different.
No, I don't call people that.
Well,
I
I
do
mean-
not. I don't even call him that. Why would I call that?
Just call me Daddy, you know?
No, what I'm
Yeah, that's all
saying,
good.
that's Daddy Marmar, but I don't say anything. No.
Well, you know.
No.
So have you found anything else that makes you think
Yeah, I'm about to.
that your
boy.
fiancé is cheating?
Yes, ma'am. I'm about to get to that right now.
All right.
You know, I'm fumbling through her phone and stuff, and I find something. Lo and behold,
You find a text and you
I
find, what do you
I
find?
find a picture. I find a picture.
And you brought that picture here with
Yes,
you today?
ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, Ron, would you grab that for us, please?
Yeah. There you go.
All right, what we got? Wow.
It's a penis.
So you're looking through her phone and you come across this.
Yes, penis pic.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's not mine. I mean, last time I checked, mine's black. Mine's brown. You know, that's white. And
So
another thing, mine's bigger.
This is not you.
Oh, wait.
This, hold on, Miss Dellinger. You sure this is not you?
Last time I checked, I had to go in the mirror and look, and it wasn't me.
Oh, my
Okay.
gosh.
I gotta say, Color, I would expect him to know him. If nobody else know him, he knows him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, ma'am.
Could this be Daddy Long?
No,
Line?
really?
Put two and two together.
Did
That's
it
what
look
I
like
came
it?
out with.
Hold on. We want to hear from her.
Thank you.
How in the world, why in the world do you have a picture of a man's penis in your phone? That's not his.
No, it's not his, and that's an ugly penis. I wouldn't be messing with that. But number two, it was in my phone, but it's a family member that's not a family member. No, wait. A family member was using my phone.
Sir.
Okay, hold
Using
on.
my phone. The clouds synced, downloaded their pictures to my phone. It was not in my messages, not in my email. It was
But why would
downloaded
it
to
come
my
to
phone
your
from
phone?
another. Because a cloud.
Miss Lelsley, hold on.
No, but it's true.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me make sure I'm understanding.
Yes.
Do you share a phone service with a family member?
No, but she borrowed my phone.
Okay, and she synced it to her information.
And my information was on that phone. Her information got downloaded to the phone. So then when you put your information back to the phone, it kind of just all, you know how the pictures are downloaded to your phone.
So
From their...
Too many coincidences to me.
so are you saying she had your phone
Yes.
and she synced her information to
Yes.
your phone? And part of that sync was her pictures came to your phone.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're saying one of the pictures that came through her is this one we just
And
saw.
I had no idea it was on my phone.
How many pictures of this family members ended up on your phone?
There was just that.
Well, that's
No,
quite a collection.
That's
of the
enough,
pictures,
ain't it?
no, there was lots of pictures. That one just happened to be in with them.
Mr. Lelsley, did you see any other pictures in her phone that would have come from another family member?
You know, Your Honor, I couldn't even say it. That took my mind and it just erased everything.
Well,
So, I mean,
I
that
get
was
that.
enough. I wasn't thinking about anything else.
I can
That's
understand why that
understandable.
would catch your eye.
All right.
Okay, so what did you say to Miss Dellinger when you
Well,
found that picture?
I came up to her, I was hot, I was heated, you know. I came up to her, I said, what's this? She's like, I don't know. I mean, well, it came to her phone, so how wouldn't she know?
But you're not buying that.
Do
No,
me.
not at all. Not at all, I wasn't buying it.
All right. Do you have any other reason to believe
Well-
that Ms. Dellinger is cheating?
Yeah, we get busy and start doing our thing, and, you know, my sugar wasn't as sugary as it's supposed to be, you know what I
Are
mean?
you freaking for real?
Yeah.
Your
I'm
sugar wasn't as
Oh,
sugary
my
as it's
God.
supposed to be.
It was a little bit off. It wasn't
Okay.
by no means. I mean, my baby smells really good,
But it was different.
but it was different. It's like this. I was raised by a wise woman. You know, my mama said, if your partner or your lady is having sex with multiple partners, the smell is gonna be off. It's gonna be off. Body chemistry.
All right, Miss Dellinger, he
Dellinger?
didn't put it all out there, for real.
Really?
Literally, yeah.
Let me tell you, a female, our hormones change, our bodies change. I'm sorry, it could have been after a month. You never know.
Yeah.
We're girls.
I
there's a
tried
lot
to take
going
that in
on.
consideration.
Jeez. I'm sorry, I can't smell the same way every damn day for 11 years.
But don't you think after 11 years he would have seen all those changes at some point?
Probably, but I'm getting older now.
He says this
I don't
is
know.
new.
I don't know.
All right, so you don't know why. You have a theory why. I think we need some medical clarity on this. We have brought in the friends of the court to come in and give us that medical clarity. At this time, the court will call Dr. Tasha Rogers, an OBGYN, to come and help us with this issue. Mom, would you please escort her in?
Dr. Rogers, I'm gonna have you go right over to the witness stand, please.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Dr. Rogers, how are you?
I'm good.
It's good to see you today.
You as well.
As you may have heard, Mr. Lelsley says that his fiance's vaginal scent has changed recently, and he was told by his mother that when a woman smells differently, that might be a sign that she has multiple partners. So, is it possible that if you have multiple partners, you would have a change in your vaginal scent?
Well, every person has a discrete scent.
Yep.
Okay? Multiple sex partners will not change your scent. But if you've developed an odor, then that can be associated with infection, which some of those infections absolutely can be associated with multiple partners.
Okay, but that, I'm gonna say, there's a difference between scent and
Absolutely,
odor.
absolutely.
Scent is just what it is.
What-
Odor
exactly.
would be bad smelling.
Exactly.
And you said that didn't exist.
Yeah, I said, by
Okay.
no means.
All right.
Right.
Could a woman's age and changing body be a reason for a change in her vaginal scent?
No.
Okay.
Bleeding, different feelings, yes, but not odor per se with age.
Okay. Well, Dr. Rogers, that sure helps so much. Thank you. You look beautiful in that
Thank
red,
you.
by the way.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you do.
Yeah, Ron's going to show you out.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Lelsley, you've heard testimony from an OBGYN.
Hey.
Well, I see you, Miss Dellinger. You are just. Do you want to give that to
I
your?
do.
To your. Okay.
Baby. I'm sorry.
What are you feeling in this particular moment?
It hurts because I love this man. I've been down for him. I've never done him wrong.
I think we've heard enough. So here's what we have in terms of facts, Mr. Cutler. We have the mystery number with Daddy Long Blank. We have the special picture that was found in her phone that she says was downloaded from a family member. And then this whole issue of her smelling different, but we have some different medical testimony about that issue. So maybe his mother wasn't right on this one. So with all of that, Mr. Lelsley says that if Miss Dellinger is cheating, their engagement is off. But he also said if she's not cheating, you would marry her today. Did I remember that correctly?
Yeah, right today.
So
In a Vegas-style wedding.
in a Vegas-style wedding.
And we had Dr. Rogers here who cleared up one part of it, but you have other reasons to believe that she may be cheating.
Yes.
And so we're going to resolve those because we've done a full and complete investigation. And at this time, the court is going to call certified polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is she cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull in.
Be ready.
Good day, Mr. Shull. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I was privileged to spend almost 30 years with the FBI in Washington, D.C. When I retired, I was head of the entire FBI's polygraph program. And as a result, I've done thousands of polygraph exams.
And you conducted a polygraph examination of Ms. Dellinger, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
You asked Ms. Dellinger, did you have physical sexual contact with the person Mr. Lelsley found in your notepad named Daddy Long Blank? What was her response to that question?
She said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
Well, the lie detector determined that she was being truthful, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. And let's go.
Big smile
We got
on
more.
Mr. Leslie's face.
It's good. It's good.
We still have other questions.
Yes,
We
we
do.
have more.
You asked Ms. Dellinger, did you have physical sexual contact with a man whose penis picture was found in your phone? What was her response to that question?
She said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful, Your Honor.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
No,
Right,
but
right.
no.
Okay.
One more question. Mr. Shull, you asked Ms. Dellinger, since moving to Las Vegas, have you had physical sexual contact with anyone other than Mr. Lelsley?
Listen,
What was her response?
She said no, Your Honor.
listen. Be
What
ready.
did the lie detector determine?
On this question, Your Honor, it was determined that she was being truthful as well.
Told you. Did I tell you?
I'm gonna ask you something. We've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of obstacles, and we've overcame them. All right? I love you to death. You just showed me you here for me. I'm gonna tell you something. Will you marry me, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, baby.
All right.
Yeah, I love you.
I would do.
You all have been together 17 years, married 11 of those 17 years, but you say you are out the door if you find out Mr. Edwards is cheating. Please explain.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that my husband is going through midlife crisis.
Okay.
And I also believe that my husband is cheating on me with random women.
Okay. Tell me how you feel. What's this been like for you?
It's been hard, because at the beginning of our relationship in marriage, things were great, We're a spiritual family, and we've been close, We talked all the time, and, we communicated. Our sexual life has gone downhill. He doesn't touch me. And on top of it, he's very disrespectful to me with other women.
Mr. Edwards.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, your wife is accusing you of a number of things.
Yes.
How do you respond to her allegations that you are cheating?
I know I'm not. I've never had, in any of the time that we've been married, I haven't cheated. I've never been with another woman. And I'm here today to prove it.
All right, so you've been together 17 years. You got to know him pretty well. What was it that made you say, okay, we've been plotting along, going along, something's changed, something's different?
Because he stopped going to church with us. That was big.
About how long ago did this stop?
About 3 years ago is when everything just started to decline, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Edwards, why'd you stop going to church?
I did. I was going to church.
And then you stopped?
And then I slacked off on going. But I do, in fact, know that I love my wife. I love my family. And I want this thing to work out between me and her.
First of all, it's not a thing, it's a marriage.
Yes, it is. It is. You're right.
But, Ms. Edwards?
You're right.
Was there something else that you noticed that either started or stopped 3 years ago?
Oh, yeah. We have a shared email.
Okay.
So I was roaming through our email as norm, and I noticed that all these women that Robert has been conversing back and forth were responding back to him through emails.
Okay.
And on top of it, he was also into porn sites.
And how do you know this?
I saw it. I saw it on the emails. I saw it in his phone.
Mr. Edwards, who are these other women that you're writing and corresponding with via email?
Well, I'm not corresponding or writing to anyone.
Well, she says she's sending emails.
I did know the emails were being sent, but I wasn't responding to the emails. When I went to the sites, when I went on the sites, I was curious. I was looking, just to be curious with it. But it seemed like once I got on the sites, then people got my email address, and then they start sending things, which I never replied to.
You've never had any kind of physical relationship with any of these women? You never even met them?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Are there any women that you're concerned about in particular, Miss Edwards?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There was a woman that texted his phone and said, "Where are my keys?"
Mm-hmm.
So what happened when you saw this text?
I called my husband and I say, "Hey, Robert, what is this?" He says to me he didn't know who it was. I said, "Call him."
Right.
Call him. He did. He got the young lady on the phone and she said, "You're a liar. You were at my house and you do have my keys."
Okay, who is this lady whose keys you had?
I have no idea who this person is. I have no idea who this person is.
Mr. Edwards, this
It had to
woman,
be-
she texts you and say, "Where are my keys?" That's a very specific.
Okay, first of all, it should have been somebody texting the wrong number.
But
Somebody, and
She said, "Robert."
it's more than one Robert on this earth, though.
So, Ms. Edwards,
It's more than one Robert on this earth.
So you're saying that you don't know this woman?
No,
She's got the wrong Robert.
got the wrong Robert.
so how did she get your phone number?
I have no idea.
So
I have no
out of,
idea how they
out
got
of
my
all
number.
the phone numbers in the universe, she happened to dial the wrong number.
think so.
And got somebody named Robert.
Yep.
Okay, Cullen, you're a physics major. You did statistics. What is the
Do you know
statistical
the odds
probability?
of that?
Yeah.
Probably 101 million. I don't know. But I'm just saying that I have no idea who this particular individual was.
So you understand why they look strange to us?
Yes,
And you understand
totally.
why it looks strange to Ms. Edwards?
Of course.
But you're saying it's just happens.
No, boy, it didn't happen. I don't know who this woman is, where she's calling from, and better yet, how she got my number.
Okay, now.
Wow.
Robert,
Wow.
Robert is a common name.
Yes, it is. So is Keith.
I mean, the odds are astronomical, but the odds are 1 in however many million. Right. There's got to be that one.
Yeah.
So maybe this is that one.
And that one is standing here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The one has got to be standing somewhere. It might as well be here.
It's like that. It's like razor thin, Mr. Cutler.
Well, if the chances are that great, Mr. Edwards, maybe you need to play the lottery.
Yeah, but have you discovered or seen anything else that makes you think that Mr. Edwards might be cheating?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. May I please?
Okay. What you got there?
Well, I made this exhibit board.
Oh, look at you.
Robbie found these items in his vehicle, in his car.
He found these things in his car?
Yes.
Okay.
And brought them to me. The first thing he brought to me was this gold earring.
And what did he say about that?
He said, here, baby, here's your earring. I look at it, and immediately, I'm a well-put-together woman, as you can see.
True that is.
Hey, I know my
True
stuff.
that is.
Okay.
And that's not my earring.
Okay.
Then Robbie comes, I say 3 months later, he comes with the silver earring.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Baby, here's your earring?
Car. Baby, here's your earring. I say, Robbie, it's not mine.
And what does he say?
It's gotta be yours. It ain't mine.
Wouldn't that, Jan, I object to that. Wouldn't that be foolish for me to bring an earring that was supposed to be in my car that I'm giving to my wife, asking her about it? Why would I bring it to my wife?
Well, that's a logical question.
I could have just easily put it in the trash can and left it alone.
Because you didn't know it was left by the woman you were sleeping with.
Well, as the law detective gonna say today, I'm not sleeping with anyone and wasn't sleeping with anyone at that time.
But Ms. Edwards, you're convinced that because he didn't know who it belonged to, he's just accidentally given it to you.
I honestly believe that these women were leaving these crumbs behind so that I can see that they were cheating around with my husband.
So they were marking their territory.
Absolutely.
But why would he even take that chance? If there was a chance that it might belong to somebody else, just throw it away.
Exactly.
That makes
Why would I bring it to my wife?
Sense.
She has a couple more things. She's got an Exhibit C and Exhibit D. What are those?
Yes. Exhibit C is a hair clip. I don't wear hair clips. I wear bobby pins.
Okay.
So I know that's not mine.
Right. And then you got Exhibit D there. What's that?
Lip gloss. Cheap lip gloss. I don't wear cheap lip gloss.
Okay. He brought it to you?
He brought it to me. He says to me, baby, I found your lip gloss in my car. Again, I say, Robert, it's not mine.
I would have to be a consistent fool, really.
Tell me about Exhibit E.
Not exhibits.
Can I approach?
Oh, okay. Approach the bed.
Yes.
Approach.
Well, Your Honor, I was doing my everyday cleaning. I had just got home because Robert and I had a little break, and I was coming home and I started to tidy up the house.
Okay.
Doing light cleaning and all, and I saw something shining, and it was the ankle bracelet. So immediately I grabbed it and I'm like, I knew it wasn't mine.
And where'd you find it?
Behind the headboard.
Okay. Do you wear ankle bracelets?
I wear them, but it wasn't mine.
Oh, okay. All right.
And it wasn't real, so I knew it wasn't mine.
Okay. So what did you do when you got this bracelet? Because I know you did something.
Antennas went up, and I just started thinking, like, if an ankle bracelet is behind there, the only way, I approach, for that ankle bracelet to be behind there, somebody was doing
Baby, hold it. Easy.
Wow.
That's...
Well.
Have mercy.
I have never
Just
seen
like that, huh?
an exhibit like that.
Just
You
like
see
that.
it today, Your Honor.
Yes, we did.
Wow.
All right. Miss
right.
Edwards, you can go back to your podium. I'm actually in a sweat over there. Woo! Okay, Miss Edwards.
So, Mr. Edwards?
How do you explain that ankle bracelet being behind the bed?
I honestly think that someone set us up. I honestly think it, because it's no way possible that I've ever had anybody in our bed, any woman in our bed, in our room, for anything to get placed behind the headboard.
Okay. Do you honestly believe that? Do you believe the words that come out of your mouth?
How else could I put anything out there about that particular situation if I don't know how I got there? I don't know.
Well, there's another explanation.
What's that, Mr. Cutler?
What's the explanation?
Another explanation as to how the ankle bracelet got behind the headboard of your bed is that you had another woman in your bedroom.
And I just explained and I just said I never had another woman in our bed, nor been with another woman since I've been married.
Well, I gotta say,
I have no idea.
With what your wife demonstrated, ain't no reason to go anywhere else.
Yeah, she showed it.
For real.
That's the truth. That's the truth. You're right. That was the demo.
All right, so, Mr. Cutler, I think we have enough evidence. We have Miss Edwards believes that her husband is in fact cheating. And she has said, I'm out. If he is, I'm done. This is not something I'm gonna do.
Completely done.
To get to the bottom of this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Dave Lawrence to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Lawrence in. Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
Yes, I'm a 30-year retired state police officer. I've been a polygraph examiner for the past 26 years. I've conducted thousands of polygraph tests.
And you performed a polygraph examination on Mr. Edwards, is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
Hold on, love. I gotta do this. I see the look on your face, Miss Edwards, and it is absolute agony. What are you thinking in this moment?
I mean, my husband, that's my king. When I took an oath with God and I accepted him in my life, my whole life changed. I grew so much with him spiritually. We have a beautiful family.
You love him clearly. Even though you may be angry with him, I know that you love him.
I do.
I love her too. I love her too.
Do you want these results?
Yes.
Are you ready to face the results?
Yes, Your Honor. This will at least help me to be able, because even if he's not cheating, if he's telling me the truth today, at least we'll have some hope to work on. I can work on everything else, but I cannot work on a man cheating on me and you know, just not showing me no decency and respect as his wife, you know?
So it all comes down to this, right now.
Yes. Yes, and if I find out today that he's been lying to me, it's over.
And Mr. Edwards, you understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You understand it all comes to a head right now?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Right.
So, Mr. Lawrence, you asked Mr. Edwards, since the beginning of your marriage, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than your wife? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined he was being deceptive.
Ms. Edwards?
I knew it.
The lie detector determined you were being deceptive. The question asked, since the beginning of your marriage, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Ms. Edwards? And you said no, but the lie detector determined you were being deceptive.
I haven't. I honestly haven't. I can't believe that.
You also asked Mr. Edwards, did the ankle bracelet your wife found behind the headboard belong to another woman with whom you've had sexual intercourse? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined he was being deceptive.
Mr. Edwards?
So it was deceptive saying I'm lying?
You're lying.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you denied each of those things,
Yes. Yes.
the results determined that you were being deceptive. So you were being deceptive when you said you did not have sex with the person whose ankle bracelet was found behind your
I
headboard.
didn't. No way. There's no way.
Miss Edwards, you came here for the truth.
And I got it.
And you got it. I'm sad that this is what you found out, but I'm happy for you because I know you're gonna pick yourself up and keep it moving.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem finding me no man. Over. Done.
You all have been married together for 10 years. Why have you brought your husband to our court today, Miss Webster?
I brought David to court today because I truly believe that he has been cheating on me. He has an obsession with his phone. He takes his phone everywhere with him. He sleeps with it. He is always on it.
Wow.
He started coming home late from work.
So, Ms. Webster, you are seeing what I would call the classic signs of somebody potentially cheating.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Webster, why are you here?
Obviously, I'm here because she thinks I'm cheating, and I'm not. I mean, it's ridiculous. She's the only one I've been with since we met.
You say you haven't been with anyone since you met. How did you meet?
We met through work. Dave was actually the manager to the job that I found. And we started working there, and then as with working together, we started talking, hanging out. I was a single mother, he was a single father. We were both focused on our kids at that point in our life. And having friends was fine, but we weren't looking for a relationship.
She wasn't looking for a relationship. I pursued her.
David is very charismatic, he's very charming, he's handsome.
And you say you just woke up and said, oh my goodness, he's the one.
Well, we were laying in bed one night, we were sleeping, and I was watching him sleep, and I just realized that, oh my God, I can't live without this man. I want him in my life always.
Wow.
That's powerful.
All right.
That's powerful.
Did you know it fell out like that? Did it happen that way?
No.
What do you think when you hear something like that?
You know, all what she just said was all good. But I don't know what happened to that.
But it was there at one point, right?
Yeah.
Now, what did you like about her?
She's beautiful. She's smart. She's a go-getter. I couldn't pass that up. I had to go get it.
You liked her because she was a go-getter and you had to go get it.
That's right.
All right.
And I got it.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
So what brings you to court today?
When we first started dating, we were having amazing sex all the time. And I know after a while, your sex life goes down once you've been together for a while, but it should not die completely.
Why else do you believe it's cheating?
When the allegations first started, it was because Dave came home and his breath smelled like a woman's private parts. And I asked him, he walked in the kitchen up to me, and I asked him, I said, if I don't know better, I would say your breath smells like a woman's private parts.
I'm a chef. I cook.
He says, oh no, there's a new fish at work, and we all tried it. Let me go brush my teeth. So he went to the bathroom and brushed his teeth.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't believe that?
No.
That's an insult, if you ask me.
What is it that you do for a living?
I am a chef, and during that day, you know, I prepare fish, different types of food, and I eat and I taste. You know, I didn't have time to brush my teeth. I came straight home.
What kind of fish was that?
Tilapia.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, you and I have had tilapia.
I've had tilapia.
I have never had that occurrence.
I think he's talking about a different catch of the day, and I think that's the problem.
Oh.
All right.
So you deny that you were with another woman?
Yeah, I haven't been with no one.
Are there any other reasons that you believe your husband is cheating?
We went out for our anniversary last year. I noticed that there's something odd with the waitress and my husband because we went to the restaurant where he works. I asked him about it. He says, oh, it's nothing. You're making a big deal out of nothing.
When you say something odd, what did you see?
Just their eye contact and...
Whose eye contact?
Him and the waitress.
Okay.
So I asked him about it. He says it's nothing. I'm blowing it out of proportion. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to have a conversation with my husband. It's our anniversary. I'm trying to enjoy his company. I notice he's looking over. So I look over. I don't care who
Mr. Webster,
She's
Mr. Webster,
looking at our table. So then I asked him about that. Again, he don't know. Nothing ever happened. He don't know what I'm talking about. She just looking around. He just looking around. So I decided I'm gonna get deeper into this. I applied for the job. I started working there with them.
You started working there.
Then I started hearing rumors about him having an affair with this coworker.
Right.
You started hearing that from other coworkers.
Wait. There is a waitress there that you feel like there's some kind of different eye contact than you normally see between a customer and the waitstaff.
Yes.
You didn't tell us what that was. Were they eyeballing each other? Was she winking at him? What was it?
Well, when she came up to the table, you know the waitress usually stands right in the middle. That way she can talk to both. She kind of stood next to me and was looking at him like, what's good?
So she's looking at him like, why are you bringing her to this place?
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
And you felt that?
Yeah.
And so you questioned about it, and he was like, no, there's nothing going on.
Right.
Okay, so you apply for a job. What happened when you start working there?
After I started working there, I started to hear rumors about my husband and this coworker being together.
What are these rumors? What are you hearing?
That they're in a relationship. At one point that she was pregnant, it was supposed to be his baby. That they were meeting up, sleeping together.
You're hearing all this from the coworkers at the job you now work at with your husband.
Well, my husband transferred out of the store after I started working there.
What's your relationship with this coworker?
There is none, just a coworker. That's it. Why would I bring my wife to my place of employment and I'm having an affair?
I don't know. That would be very...
It makes no sense.
Okay, did you ever ask those people that?
When I ask, I get and walk off, or either they say, oh, no, I was talking about something completely different, and they change the story, which I told my husband, but he blows it off because I'm creating the problem. Nobody else involved has any wrongdoing in it. It's all me.
We had confronted this woman face to face.
We who?
My wife and I.
You and your wife confronted this coworker?
Yes, face to face.
What did that look like?
She told my wife that nothing's going on. They call me Uncle David.
How does a rumor get started that you've impregnated a coworker, though?
You need to ask her.
I'm asking you. Is your workplace?
I have no idea. I haven't been with nobody.
Did you hear these rumors?
Never. When I confront the coworkers, they have no idea of what she's talking about. None.
Ms. Webster,
the coworkers
did you ever hear any
attention.
Did you ever hear any other rumors about this coworker and your husband?
I've overheard her saying to a different coworker that because they couldn't stay at the house, that he was going to pick her up and they would go behind a retail store.
Okay.
And that they would just hook up in the car.
In a car?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Her car.
No, I just so happened to take his car to church that Sunday. He had my car, but when I got home from church, there was a dent in the back of my car and the paint was scratched off. He told me my car was like that when I bought it.
And it was.
No, it was not.
So how did you get from...
Okay, so you think he was having sex on your car?
Because of a dent and paint?
Indented it?
Yes.
Wow, boy.
What?
Was it
because they are behind the retail store. So apparently you have to put the car somewhere that's a tight spot because his car has a dent and scratches in the same spot.
Now, this is the first I heard of that.
You can see it.
You need to play the lottery. Because the likelihood of that happening in two cars.
But what does the dent and the paint have to do with having sex behind a retail store?
Exactly.
Are you saying that they had sex on that spot in the car?
No, inside the car. But I'm assuming that you have to put if you're behind a retail store, you've got to pie the car so people can't drive past and see you in the car having sex.
Okay, so you're saying dinner scratches are not from them having sex on the car, but where he parked the cars have been scraped?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, far as I'm concerned, you can clear all of that because I haven't been with no one.
Yes,
Did you have sex with your coworker behind the retail store?
No. Your Honor, I'm too old to be trying to be in a car. The car is small. I mean, I'm not going to take no woman and try to have sex with her in a car behind a convenience store.
My husband asked me if I would be interested in having sex in a car. So you're doing something in the car, because we've never slept in the car.
I don't mess with rats. Only a rat would have sex in the car. And plus, I'm too old and too big to be trying to get in your car and have sex.
Did he ask you to have sex in the car? Did he ask you
Yes.
that?
Over
Oh,
this,
my
you didn't ask me this past summer if I would be willing to have sex in a car?
No.
Okay.
Wait, see, this man,
Okay.
I'm telling you.
And you're saying he did.
Yes, he did.
I'm telling you.
Like he said, he's getting older.
Yeah, I am getting older. Yeah.
So you're saying he asked you, and you're saying you never did that?
Never.
Oh, boy. If you find out that your husband is cheating, what next?
There is no next. I've been with this man for 10 years. We have a family. We're supposed to be committed to each other. We're supposed to be in love.
I thought we were.
I dedicated myself to you for 10 years. So if you out sleeping around, yeah, I'm good.
What if he isn't cheating? Are you gonna have the wherewithal to put all this behind you and move forward?
Man,
Hold on, are you gonna be able to do that?
Yes. If he wants to work on it and move forward, then I'm willing to do that, as long as he hasn't been sleeping around.
I haven't been sleeping around, but she's not gonna drop this. As soon as I pass this test, she's gonna think I'm gonna go home and start cheating because I done passed this test now.
Well,
That's what's gonna be next, Your Honor.
Mr. Webster, let me ask you this. Are you in this relationship? Are you willing to move forward regardless?
Yes, but I would like for her to get some help. Somebody need to talk to her.
Okay, well, we put the horse before the cart. I'm asking
Okay.
you.
I think that's
she's
cart before the horse.
What'd I say?
The horse before the cart.
Oh.
Okay.
Lot
the
of
proper
times,
way.
A lot of times the horse does go before the cart. But it's the cart before the horse that's the bad thing.
I want to say thank you, but it hurts me.
All right.
It hurts me to say thank you.
Well, here's what we're going to do.
All right, tell me what we're going to do.
To get to the bottom of this, the court ordered Mr. Webster to undergo a polygraph examination, and we have those results. Ron, would you please escort our polygraph examiner, Mr. Michael Williams, into the courtroom?
Yes, John.
Mr. Williams, how are you today?
Doing fine. How are you, Your Honor?
It's good to see you.
Ma'am.
How are you? So you conducted a polygraph test of Mr. Webster, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please state your credentials for the court record?
For the last 25 years, I've been in law enforcement as a polygraph examiner. I have over 700 polygraphs to my credit.
So this is something you've spent your life doing.
Yes, ma'am.
And with your polygraphs, there have been people who have gone to jail.
Yes, ma'am.
They've been convicted based on the evidence you've accrued.
That's a fact.
All right. So you asked Mr. Webster, did you have intercourse with another woman in or on your wife's car while parked behind a retail center? What was his response?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
There were no significant responses to this question, which indicated to me he was being truthful.
That's the first smile I have seen. You have a beautiful smile. Yes, you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Okay. How you feeling, Mr. Webster?
I'm still upset.
Okay. Next question. You asked Mr. Webster, the day you came home and Mrs. Webster said your breath smelled like a woman's private parts, did you have physical sexual contact with another woman that day? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
Fear the tilapia is all I gotta say.
Are you still upset, Mr. Webster?
Excuse me?
Are you still upset?
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
Cause I done been through a lot.
All right, one question.
You asked Mr. Webster, have you had intercourse with your former coworker during the time you worked at the restaurant? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
Well, Your Honor, on this question, the lie detector determined. Well, Your Honor, on this question, the lie detector determined that there were significant physiological responses to this question. indicating deception.
Oh, really? That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right. That's not right.
Mr. Webster, what's going on with you and this coworker?
Nothing.
Something.
Nothing.
A whole lot.
Nothing.
Never cheated. And you lying in my face about it. You
That
couldn't even
test
tell
was
me
wrong.
the truth when I asked you. For months I've been asking
telling you the truth.
And you've been sitting in my face lying.
Really? Really?
Ms. Webster,
Yes.
what's going to happen with your relationship? You've got
There
a
is no
10-year
relationship.
marriage.
I'm cool with it.
There is no relationship.
cool with that.
Yep.
You all have been together 10 years. You're married.
You have children.
How?
That clearly don't matter.
Okay. Miss Webster, I hear the passion in his voice. He loves you. And he sincerely, in his mind, doesn't think he's done anything. I can't speak to that. If you value your marriage, I would encourage you to try to work through and try to move forward.
Mr. Webster,
I haven't been interested in no other woman.